Hello and welcome to the 10th episode of Terra Invicta. We are playing Exodus and we are trying to get out of Earth, and I decided to take another outpost here on Mars for the meantime. Which is going to be Arabia Terra there. And that's the last base we are going to take on Mars. Now back to Earth, into our nightmare here. So as you maybe saw in the last game, we are facing a terrible problem, which is the whole unrest situation here, and we have to use our advisors to somehow keep these countries from falling apart or rebelling, because when they rebel they're going to get pushed out of the East African Federation. Now, I definitely did learn something for the other countries here, so these ones should be fine, so they are not going to revolt too much. Maybe Libya is to be a problem, but we can contain one country. These one should be controllable in regards to unrest. Now, but we want to unify these as fast as possible, and if we do another union like here or Maghreb or something, we might want to in fact go for a military path before we do something else. I also moved away with that 1 point from military investment, instead put 2 points into welfare to get the inequality under control, because high is in fact quite hurtful for cohesion. And we definitely want to reduce that. For example, here it's massive currently. Yeah, it's something we definitely have to do. And yes. Yeah, let's just get them unified somehow before continuing. The cooldown here, it was somewhere in April, I think. Yeah, 20th of April, so it's like 5 months from now. Hopefully we can get until that point. Unforce, and we're going to continue. And, well, yeah, it's going to be rough. I've read that there's one method that you could, for example, use defend interest here, which is preventing neutral rebellions. Which would be interesting to see if that's written down somewhere. Because I don't know if that really is true. So let's go for missions. Where are they? Mission list here. And then we are looking for defend interest. Sabotage, steal, protect, target, no. Where is it? Go to ground, protect target, no. Sabotage, extract, detain, stabilize. Ah, was one up here. Fortify our control points in this nation against enemy crackdowns, Persian groups. Duration decreases with the number of controls when we are protecting. Okay, so it's relatively low cooldown if we don't protect many CPs, which is again a problem because they basically only have 1 or 2. Not ideal at all here. Well, we have to do and survive with what we got.
Things are stabilizing.
Yeah. They are doing their job here.
Prepping for next mission.
3.9 here is in fact decent, even though it's still going up +1 per month, so not much we can do, because it will be jumping up now again. Okay.
At your service.
Elisa, what could you do? Let's continue. Yeah, let's get back Gulf states under our control again. Or we could take over a point in Morocco, in fact, already. 6.5. Yeah, let's do it.
Targeting the opposition.
And continue. I do think that I want to build one army here in Tanzania as soon as we have unified here.
Things are stabilizing.
To then expand when necessary. Okay, institutional outreach finished before the 16th, which is of course very nice. Now let's check what we can do. No. Information lab we are going to need at some point. Military science lab is also decent. settlement core. Let's in fact... Now let's finish reusable rockets for a sec. We are going to push into unit movements a bit. Do we? This one is getting pushed by the academy, which is really, really nice. Now let's in fact invest into the cradle here and get our project going, because the other factions are heavily investing into the global tax, which is super useful. Okay.
We are in control now.
Nice. Okay. Interesting that we don't get the notification from these missions here. I do think that's a small bug. 3.7 here, 5.4, all good. And there are new orcs available now. Nice. And it immediately paid off that we invested into that tech. We are going to think about what we want to do now. I want to boost my operative, no, the officer here. Therefore, she's going to get +5 here. And we got one with persuasion. It's going to be you. There we go. Admin 23 now. And what's the problem now? 22, 20. Why can't you? I'm confused. Oh, you can buy more stuff. Okay, interesting. Now we do have 3 admin available. And we got a very strong one here from China, in fact. Therefore, we are going to take it +3 ops. Really, really good. Let's take it. +1 ops income. I don't care currently. This one is nice, but for 3, no. Instead, we could look into here. No. And... you are maxed out in... Oh, that's what's the problem. Okay, I get it now. We can remove unequip here, 1, and then we take more persuasion. There we go. 21 of 23. The officer here. No, we can move this one to her. We have one with 2 projects that's really, really powerful. And you can get an admin, in fact. And then can you buy Bellatrix here? Nice. And that's going to be nice for the moment. Okay, can you disappear? Yes, please.
I'm here.
Elisa, we are going to... who are we going to fix up here? I would love to take over China.
Acknowledged. Standing by for
Persuasion
orders.
15 here.
Ready to go.
2% chance already. We don't really have the CP, but we could break into it if we want to. And we could free up some CP if we want to abandon some countries here. Like, we could abandon the Maghreb for a while, because we could instead go for the Caliphate and then just absorb them. It would be possible. And then we have China and the Caliphate. Potentially interesting. But it's very expensive. 30 points per CP.
Acknowledged.
Of course, what you could do is a public campaign here. No, let's not do it yet. Let's get the union here done down here, and then we could think about it again. Therefore, let's stay down here.
I will tell our story.
Confirm and continue. Yeah, Unity Tech is in February
Offering
here.
counsel.
And then we can decide what we exactly want to do.
We've moved the needle.
Repeat, please.
violence is abating.
Order is returning.
And yeah, reusable rockets will also spawn something, which might be interesting to check out, even though my experience so far... Okay, Iceland is gone. There we go. Now we are going to get... Any commercial rocket companies is going to be available soon. Now we could do... Let's do alien operations. And check it again whether we got something in here. No, we didn't. Okay, then continue onwards. Our armies are going to heal up.
Prepping for next mission.
Insurrection here. Here you are still increasing. Therefore we have to move one of them here. Plus 25 per month. That's good here. And you are also... Okay,
Where do you need me?
you are going to move here.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Perfect. Your unity is temporarily going up. And we are pushing into economy again to increase the GDP, and hopefully that way we can in fact... Yes, 0 plus 0.25 now instead of plus 1. So we are slowly getting into the right direction here. And stabilizing it. That's making and giving me a bit of hope. Now let's check our Mars bases again to see this one should be built. When exactly are these things finishing? February 21st, January 25, and January 22. I don't want to... I mean, this is a big question. If we were, for example, building something here, built in space, would also be 382 days. I don't think it would be much faster if we were to, even if we have the resources, but let's just do it once here and efficient pile on top, and then we can just wait and check out what happens when we got the resources.
Mission in progress.
Because we won't have enough boost for
We're winning
another
their hearts and minds.
setup
Mission in
before.
progress.
Okay, now we
Order
get
is
the tooltip
returning.
again. It's
Things are
permanent
cooling
assignment
off.
here.
Violence is abating.
There we go. Okay, where are we in tech? 5th of March by now, 21st of July, 1st of March here. That's all good. And new orcs are available. But this time there is no 7% mining. Personally, 7% mining is tempting, especially in the late game, but currently not yet. Now we got 2 more stars available, admins available. Now we could take Calypso here, we could also take Argus. This one is giving one command security, plus 2 ops income, minus 1 monthly. Assassinate and assassinate. So basically they are the same. This one is slightly cheaper and better. Interesting. There we go. Big question, could we free something else up? Could, for example, temporarily remove these 2. Yeah. Unequip. And unequip here. And then we can also take Calypso into the fold here. There we go. Now, next person here. Admin, please. You could use investigation. Because you can investigate counselors. Yeah, you are a diplomat, yes. +1 here. Looking good. Why not? Purchase. Someone else here? No. And let's confirm and continue along the path.
We will not obstruct your exits
interesting.
as much as we might
What do you want? Nope. I'm not interesting. You would give us some cash, some influence, some ops, and Mensa brand. Yeah, come in. Fine.
Lending my expertise.
We have a slight negative
Public
here, but
sentiment
that
is
should be
increasing
fine.
with us.
Continue. And there we go. We are the first ones here. 500 science, 200 influence. Nice. And now we of course should be getting, yes, a lot of these head modules. Completed events. But most importantly, we got 500 science
for
as
next
reward,
mission.
which is decent. Yeah, 2nd of February now. Really, really good.
Violence is abating.
Things are cooling off.
Okay. Alien operations is now done. Okay. We do have some new understanding on how alien activities work. Updated codex with enthrall elites, public and unaligned elites. And we got new projects in the future.
I
Nice.
have come from the stars to exert control over human behavior, Director. Humanity is in crisis.
Our research has demonstrated strong evidence of aberrant behavior in those countries that have been targeted by alien abductions. Public attitudes are rapidly shifting in pro-alien direction, driven by key figures in the media, political and scientific establishments. People close to these figures have independently and consistently commented on the sudden shifts in personality, growing more aloof and seemingly disinterested in all matters that are not related to human-alien relations. The alien ability to influence their targets appears far stronger than we had initially believed. The method of influence is so far unknown. Various wild theories have been concocted, including implanted parasites, technological mind control, biological mind control, highly advanced drugs, or outright replacement by clones, replicants, or infiltrators. We must investigate further to narrow down the possibilities. We have activated an alien threat monitor. It is viewable in the alien tab on the Intel screen. Okay, now we have alien movements left as a project. We want to salvage technology and set our goal here. Okay. Now we do need to select something new here. And we could start on transnational coordination, for example. But we could also do the easier path and for the moment go with management research here. And just get some CP unlocked to help us out. Nice. And now what I want to do, in fact, I want to get started here. Some media campaigns in China with 80
We'll
money.
make our appeal.
And that's hopefully working overtime to help us out. And as soon as mining goes online, we can also build the Tiangong station, which is a Chinese one. And that's also going to be very helpful. Now, unrest here is decreasing rapidly now. Yes, nice. Therefore, we could again look into taking over South Sudan and maybe get it into the fold again. We still are allied to it, so that shouldn't be a problem. In
Where
fact,
to?
let's
Taking control.
do Cresta here. And let's do the job here. Okay, new research project available. Perfect. And we are getting closer to Unity movements. And 22nd of June here. Global listening project. Okay, it's also
Things
very
are
useful.
stabilizing.
Our efforts didn't have any effect. Our cause is unjustified to them.
And this one is again to +1 because it cannot. Yeah, the problem here is really permanent assignment and continue. The big problem here is really the lacking unity. Whatever they are doing in Guinea. Yemen, interesting. We have to get this under
We got
control.
our people in place.
Okay, continue. We are down to subversion here, so that's pretty good. Therefore, I am
Acknowledged.
considering to move you over to Tanzania here.
We'll turn
help
down
out.
the heat. I'm
And
here.
you, Cresta, you could also help out a bit here.
Restoring.
Because the worst case would be if we have a rebellion in Tanzania, which we have to avoid at any case. And we are going to do something like unity, knowledge, something like this here in South Sudan. In fact, can we do an immediate federation? No. Which one is it? Tanzania is... which flag? This flag. Joint federation, South Sudan. Okay, yeah, we need to wait the cooldown here. And is there anything in regards to experience points? No, but there are 2 more admin orgs. There's also science here. Therefore, let's start with our tech module here. You have 24 admin currently. Now, I want you to boost. We have already 22 science, in fact, on her. We have orcs available here for +3 admin and +3 admin. And we got one here with +6. We got one with +3 here. So one thing we could do. Or we just leave it and ignore that for a second. And we move the admin orcs on someone else. We also want another one with here, +19 admin. That would be +6. We would get to 25. Perfect. Perfect fit. Let's take it. Let's take it. You also have a diplomat, so that's decent. If we were to give you something else, we could give you spaceflight program boost and mission control. Yes, please. Something we are going to do and need. 3 stars a bit much for this one. +1 science. Yes, good, good, good. And now we do have nothing left here, but we have 2 admin available. Now, in this case, we could in fact consider dropping something small and take something big instead, but there isn't really. No, there isn't really currently. Could, for example, drop this one and then instead take Bellerophon to get some money in again. So unequip this one and take Bellerophon. +61 income is pretty good because we are currently in a big negative. Now, could we move something like Ajax somewhere? No. Currently we don't have free space. Therefore, let's confirm. Or in fact, rather, let's make a cut here and we see each other in the next episode.